Welcome Aries to your January 2020 yearly reading, and a happy new year to you. So we've got the same layout I've been using for a few months, which is one deck taking us through the month of January, the second deck giving us the overlay, and that gives a bit more detail for each of the weeks. The different thing here is I'm including one other card. And I don't know if any of you have seen your yearly 2020 readings, but this was the card I pulled for January. And for you, Aries, it's the Eight of Wands. Let's just see what else is here. We've got the Ace of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength with the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands with the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. I think I want to start here first of all. So as I say, we've taken this from the yearly reading, and it's a very positive card. I think you'll like this because it's the all systems go. It's the green light card, where you just get the sense, Aries, that things are happening. Finally, things are moving in, in the right way, in your direction. You feel like, yes, things are happening now, and you're taking action and things are coming in. Full steam ahead for you. I love this. It's a wand energy, so it has a lot of excitement with it, a lot of, uplifting feelings. You feel good with this energy. Can be quite busy, but you can feel quite energized by it. What a wonderful way to start the year. The Ace of Cups. And it's so interesting because it's been so difficult to not pull this card for January. I've pulled it so many times, it keeps popping up, but never mind, you just got to let it do what it needs to do. The Ace is all about new starts and new beginnings. A cup is to do with your emotions and feelings. So this is a new start, a new beginning, a new adventure, but something where you are going to feel better. You're going to feel good, whether that's more uplifted or excited or more happiness or joy. It will be different for different people, but it's a positive rebirth and regeneration in terms of your emotions and feelings. Something happening in your life, Aries, where you get to turn the page, you get to turn a corner, and it starts to feel good. Right, talking about turning corners, the Wheel of Fortune can come along when the tables are finally turning in your favour. If you felt like, oh gosh, it's been so difficult, so tricky, now things are starting to happen. Now it's going to start to feel better for you. This is a very successful card. It's about good luck and good fortune, has wonderful connections with wealth and money and prosperity, windfalls as well. So that's what a lovely way to open the year, I think, there. A closing of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, a new chapter. And this is what this indicates as well with the Ace of Cups. New beginnings, new starts. With the hand here, this is meant to be the hand of God or the hand of the divine, the universe, and it's handing you, it's like an offer of this opportunity, this potential, this rebirth, this regeneration. And it might come in so many different ways. Could be different relationships, something connected to your work life or where you live, how you live. But there's an element of fate and destiny about it. And with this as well, this is a fate and destiny card as well, Aries. It was meant to be. This was absolutely always meant to be this way. Now, just looking at this Strength card, I'm just looking at a couple of the others here. Just watch out for the month of January. If any little fears or worries or doubts or little niggles pop up, Aries, it may not, but sometimes this one and potentially this can come along when we're doubting ourselves. We're not believing ourselves. We're not trusting our own abilities, what we can do and how we can do it and how good we can do it. So just be wary of that, I would say. Just be careful of that, Aries. But this is saying you know, you've got every reason to trust and believe in yourself with this new start, this new beginning, the tables turning. Yes, you know, can you trust it? Absolutely, you can, Aries. You've got to believe in yourself as well, that you can bring your goals and your dreams to you. But it is, you know, we have to remember we're almost like magnets, aren't we, in terms of our energy. And what we give off. So it's very, very important that you keep your thoughts focused on the right things. You keep thinking the right things. You keep feeling the right things. And what I mean by the right things is the things that you want to draw to you. You know, if we're just in a state of negativity, then that is what we're going to draw to us. That's the law of attraction. It can't do anything but come to us. So with this card, the Six of Swords, you need to believe and trust that you have your boat pointing in the right direction now, Aries. You really do. And it's going to allow you to move away from the choppy seas, the difficult times, the stressful times, and into calmer waters, calmer seas, more peaceful times. But you've got to have that inner resolve, that inner, you know, that inner strength, really. Believe, trust. Yes, you can, and you do deserve it. Because you are getting signs that things are changing. This represents the beginnings of success. You're right at the beginning of something. And what you've done so far, Aries, is good. It's taking root, it's starting to sprout. And there that person's looking forward out into the distance at the potential. What you've done has, I want to say, it has legs. It has potential. It, you know, there's some possibilities around there. So don't just put it to one side. Don't negate it. Don't put it down in any way. You've got to have trust and faith and belief in yourself. Because this is another card that can come along when we're self-sabotaging, when we are thinking negative thoughts. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it hasn't happened yet. Or I've had a hell of a year. And oh, this one won't be any good. And, you know, it can come along when we're doing that to ourselves. So this is a thing. Actually, when I was tuning in just before we came on camera, this is something else they wanted me to bring in. The message that it's all inside. It's an inside job. It absolutely is. And what we are thinking and feeling, we get back the energetic equivalent. And so that your thing for January is, look, things are turning around. You've got some incredible opportunities. You're right at the beginning of some success here. Don't trip yourself up. Don't do any negative thinking. Don't doubt yourself. Don't worry. You know, just think, yes, I can, and off you go. Now, this Queen of Wands, I get the sense that for many of you, this is you. This energy is you. So this person is very determined. They are a leader. They are unique. I mean, we're all unique, but they're not afraid to show it and share it with people. Very inspiring, very uplifting, very motivating, very passionate as well. But what they're brilliant at is standing in the centre of their power, standing right in the centre, owning it, being it. Whoever they are, they're not afraid. They're not, you know, they don't make any excuses as well for it. This is me, this is who I am. And they stand right in the centre of that, you know, I want to say the ring of fire, the light, the greatness, the magnificent source energy. They're not afraid to show that they are source energy. So I feel that this is what the universe is trying to say to you in January. It's an inside job, Aries. And look, you gotta own it now. You gotta really stand in the centre of it. You've got to start touching it and being it and living it. Now, it could be that this person is coming into your life and world, in which case, you know, look out for any opportunities, advice, guidance, support, anything from this type of person that's going to help you in your endeavors, your goal, your dream, your desire. Now, I know it's been a long journey, and this is what this says. You're exhausted, you're tired, can someone else just come along and finish it off, yeah, but this says don't give up. This is a perseverance card. This is you're on the right track. We've already said that. You've got a few messages here that says you are absolutely bang on track, Aries, with something, and the work that you've done is good. You're in the right direction. You're getting some momentum now. Things are starting to turn around. But the thing is, it's very, very important that you keep remembering that your thoughts and what you're feeling are vital, because whatever is going on energetically, you will draw more of that to you. The other thing they wanted me to bring in is the message that you absolutely can do this. You can be this, you can do it, you can have it. What you need is to really start jumping into this energy. Find your magnificence, find your brilliance, find your uniqueness, and without apology, step fully into it and then share it with the world, Aries. I hope it's a really, really good month. Thank you so much for watching.